How's it going, y'all? It's me, Space Cadet, back with another Minecraft live stream, back on the new Era SMP, as always. And as always, we gotta start off with some fishing. Stare at our lovely conduit over there, and admire our base for now. Oh, that tree's ugly. Yeah, I've done a little bit of work before stream. There hasn't been much done between streams, though. I've been mostly taking care of my very successful shop, and just hanging out, honestly. Just hanging out. But if we look at our progress from last stream, this has changed so much within 2 streams. One stream, we moved all of our farm stuff over there. And then the other stream, yo, what's up, Spencer? What's up? I assume you're Pincer from the SMP. I'm going to make that assumption. I might be wrong, but I'm going to make that assumption. Yeah, in one stream, we moved all this stuff over there. And then last stream, we got all this pathway stuff done and completed this symbol in the center. Bet. It's good to see you here. We're gonna be working on some trees. First things first, though, because I feel like the trees are gonna take the longest to do. So I'm gonna map out some buildings first. We need a watchtower. We need a hangar for our happy gas. We need a water wheel. And those are the 3 guarantees. Like, 3 guaranteed buildings that we need. We also got a few others that I'm considering, but I'm not sure. Start out fishing, as always, though. See if we catch any loot. Bro's gonna gift you, but you don't have super chat. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know how any of that stuff works. Am I even, like, allowed to have super chat stuff right now? You know, things that I wish YouTube had more of, like, a Twitch streaming style, honestly. Like, I love how Twitch does things other than the like, discoverability of things. That's why I use YouTube. Like, YouTube, you can get discovered easier than any other platform, honestly. But Twitch has, like, the streaming stuff down. Like, the actual components of what goes into a stream, like emotes and polls and all that stuff. Like, I wish they had all that kind of stuff for YouTube, but they just don't. I wish we could have that stuff. And, like, I feel like the bit system that Twitch has is just so much, like, that's so much better than just donating straight up cash. I feel like that's a much easier way of doing it. Well, maybe not easier, but better, in my opinion. But I don't use Twitch like that, so I wouldn't know. Okay, we'll go for a full day of fishing as normal. Well, we've spent a lot of time fishing already. I feel like we don't get much treasure on the SMP. Like, no books, no fishing rods. Like, I'm still using a Luck of the Sea 2 Lure 2 fishing rod. I want a fully maxed out rod. I guess I'll have to settle for now. Because I don't feel like it. Like, I probably have the stuff to fully enchant it, but I don't feel like it. How's the, have you made it to the structure yet? Have you made it to the structure yet? I'm super concerned for you, honestly. Like, me and Straff had a really bad time. Yeah, I would clear it with you, but I already had plans for the stream, so sorry, bro. But yeah. I should have cleared those on stream, honestly. Like, if I knew what I was getting myself into, I would have cleared those the first time on stream. No, you good? Have you made it there, at least? My advice is be careful walking in the front door. The front door is where I died. I literally died right at the front door. Bet. A regular fishing rod? Is that what's considered treasure? The SMP has such... I feel like either other people are just fishing up all of the good loot, or I genuinely just... there's just no good loot on the server. I feel like it's the former and not the latter. Ooh, a Nautilus shell. You know, we already have one Heart of the Sea going, or one conduit going. I don't know how far the range is on that thing. I might have to move that later. Because I've got this one here. But I feel like it's in a weird place. Like, you can see it from the pier. But I feel like over here would be a much better place to put it. Like, right here would be a much better place to put it. But I don't know, like I said, I don't know the range on those things. So we might just get a ton of them. We might just get a ton of those things and, like, put a ring around this island. That'd be wild, wouldn't it? If we, like, zoom back out again, just have them dotted around this whole area. That'd be wild. Is that a day up almost already? And we've gotten, well, a Nautilus shell. That's the best thing we've got so far. I'm going to consider the Nautilus shell treasure. That's the best thing we've got so far. No books, no bows, no enchanted rods, nothing. Another Nautilus shell. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, we need a lot of them, though. We need a lot of them. Too many. Too many, actually. It took me so many, or it took me so long to get the first 7 or 8 for the first conduit. Flappy was having really bad luck with tridents. I don't know what his conduit luck was, or his Nautilus shell luck was, but he was having such a hard time with tridents, even though he made a farm for him. And I literally have 3 tridents now. And I've probably killed a total of like 20 drowned. And I have 3 tridents. He's going to be so mad when he finds out. He's going to be livid. You think I could sell him my other... Oh, wait. I feel like it's in my ender chest. You think I could sell him my other trident for half price? For whatever he's selling them for. I feel like that'd be hilarious. Okay, sun is almost down. And then we can start working on where these builds are gonna go. I have a rough idea. Like, I know where the hangar's gonna go. It's gonna go over here somewhere. And then the water wheel, I'm thinking right here. And then, I don't know, we might put the watchtower up on this side over here. I'm not sure yet. The watchtower definitely needs to go on top of the hill. So we might have to move the hangar. I'm not sure, though. We'll get it all figured out. We need a hangar for Whippopotamus. And then we can start work on all the trees, which I'm can't lie, I'm procrastinating so hard. I don't want to deal with the trees, but they got to be done. I feel like it looks so good getting custom trees in here. Actually, now that I'm like stepped away from that, that looks pretty good, does it not? I feel like it just looks weird up close. Maybe that's the thing. Like, the base of that tree looks really good from way back here. If I zoom in, it just gets weirder and weirder as I zoom in. But maybe that's the key. I don't know. You know, I would wait. I would say I'm waiting for a Pincer died in chat, but I've got my chat off. I'm gonna just wait for you to spawn back here. Yeah, it's not that I don't have faith in you. It's just that I feel like that structure's that hard, or maybe I'm just that bad at the game, or maybe I'm just that bad at PvP. Yeah, Strife didn't die. He said he was really close. He said he was really close to dying. Ooh. Luck of the C3. Not nothing better than that. There's no mobs, by the way. What? Are you just running through it? Like, is everything else broken? That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. There was literally so many when me and Strife went. Like, when we first walked into the first floor of the building, that whole literally the floor was covered in mobs. Literally the entire floor. Wow. Luck of the century, I guess. Unless you wanted the, I guess the nothing else there drops loot. Wow, that's crazy. Are like the spawners and stuff still there? Oh, what am I doing? I fell. I've McFallen. That's wild, actually. No. I was told wait, no. The loot definitely like respawned for us. Like everything was normal whenever we went. Like the structures were completely unbroken. Maybe it's a team thing. I don't know. I don't know how these mods work. I'm still new to the whole mod thing. But like whenever we went, Spoonie, it was either Spoonie or somebody said that they've already raided them. But whenever we went, all the loot was still there. So I was told it was like the loot was person to person. Like the whole structure is person to person. Like if one person does something there, like say they fill the bottom level with dirt and another person goes there, they'll have a completely normal structure. That's the way I understood it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I got fed misinformation. Okay, it's not time. We've actually overfished. Yeah, sometimes I just get lost in the sauce and I fish. My bad, Cap. No, you're fine. You're fine. You just scream your heart out, bro. This isn't the server. This isn't the server. Scream your heart out. We got 2 Nautilus shells at least. That's the real treasure. The real treasure is the Nautilus shells. Okay, fish. We've got to pump up our fish numbers, honestly. Like for as much fishing as we're doing, like this is just sad. We need more barrels over here. Maybe I just need to spend like hours fishing over here, honestly. That might be what I need to do. Okay. Next things on the docket. We need to map out where these buildings are going. So we got the fishing done, buildings next, and then trees. Hey, maybe if the... Oh, wait. If the structures... Maybe if there's no mobs there, I can't lie. Maybe there's no loot there. I'm gonna be the bearer of bad news and probably save you a ton of time. But I think there's gonna be no weapons there. Like those, the good weapons that you're looking for. I'm fairly certain they'd be gone then. Wait, what did I come in here for? I need wood. I feel like that's a good block to map these out with. And I need food as well. I'm like very low on food. That's raw cooked. There we go. Oh, we should sleep as well. We need sleep. Wrong button. Sleep. If that tells you how many times I use the free cam, the cheaty cam, I automatically instinctually go for F4 to fly around. This tree, okay, you know what? The more and more I look at this tree, the more I like it. I don't know if it's because like I've stared at it too long and I'm like gaslighting myself, but the more I stare at this tree, the better it looks, even though it's not finished yet. Okay. So, yeah, I'm thinking water wheel here. We might have to dig out this a little bit and like connect it up to this path. We could have the building go like right up next to this path here. And then have the water wheel off to the side. Or do we put it over here? Questions. Let me take a step back. Assess the situation. Actually, would here be better? Maybe right here would be a better play. Have it close to this bridge. And we're just planning out the structure for now. We're not building them. We're just planning them out. We need to get like dimensions and stuff, because I don't know exactly what these builds are gonna look like. Like I've never built a water wheel before. I can't imagine it's harder to build than a custom tree. It is just a circle. I'm pretty good at building circles. So this can be, all this can go. All this can go. The speed beacon comes in so handy. I feel like I cooked with the beacon. Is it thunderstorming? It got dark really quickly. It is thunderstorming. I called it. We should go to bed. We should go to bed again. Your sleeping bag. Yeah, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I feel like that structure is considered looted. I feel like that structure is going to be considered looted, and you can't get anything from there. Which is so strange, because we definitely went to the same structures that Spoonie went to, and we got the loot. Like, there was the mobs were refreshed, like everything was normal. It looked like nobody had been there, and we got all the loot. So I feel like it should have refreshed for you. Maybe I'm wrong though. Yeah, I've got to fill in this dirt. We live in a very weird area. There's lots of holes everywhere we got to cover up. Yeah, eventually, oh wait, no, wrong button. Eventually, I'm gonna flatten all of this area out back here. I don't know exactly where my mega base is gonna start. I'm gonna start from the back of the island and work my way this way, so it gives me plenty of room for in between that base and this base. But I'm gonna work out this, and I'm gonna flatten all of this area. Like, all of this is gonna be flat. I might have to extend the dirt over here, and then I'll take all of that dirt and kind of fill in all of these gaps just around the base. We got to fill in that. We got to fill in this ravine over here, that cave. Like, literally this whole ravine needs to be covered up, and then like that there needs to be covered up, and then all of this back here, like all this needs to be covered up as well. Behind this farm, to the side of it, like all this area over here. And then I would also eventually like to do some underwater terraforming all the way around through here. Like, imagine if we just had a huge custom pond area. That'd be wild. Okay, let me go back to normal cam. But just seeing this random hole made me think about it. Okay. Maybe... Okay, this is too big. This is way too big. Or too far forward, I should say. I do feel like it needs to be wider, though. Will you fill that one in? And then the base will start... Wait, should it be up on this block? That is not center at all. Is this a one block center? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. One block center. I really wanted it to... Oh, wait, no. It absolutely has to be a one block center this way. It has to. Because the water wheel has to sit on a one block center. So, and this needs to dip into the water a little bit. Maybe we do have this, like, too far forward still. Because this needs to dip into the water a little bit, and then we'll have the water wheel hanging off of it. And this doesn't need to be a big building either. So yeah, we'll move this back another couple of blocks. Yeah, we'll go for 2 blocks. We'll go for 2 blocks. Is that all of my dirt? How have I already ran out of dirt? Yeah, we'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this should be... This is not center. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this needs to be extended out a block. There we go. And then we'll carry this into the water. Just a little bit. Get this Christmas music out of here. Get the Christmas music out of here. I need something more energetic than this. I need something more energetic. There we go. There we go. Get the beats crunking. I'm gonna do a complete vibe change. Does that? I feel like this works, and then we'll have like a little separator here for the thing. So if we imagine a water wheel hanging off of that, that's like, ooh, I feel like that placement's amazing, and that kind of rounds out this area too. That kind of really rounds this area out. Okay, and then watchtower. Where would a watchtower go? I feel like it'd go like way on top of this hill over here. Would it not? Like way up here. But I feel like is that too far away from there? Here might be a good play, but we need to make it really tall. I feel like this hill has to go. If we make it over here, this hill has to go. Which that's a later project, not a now project. Here would be amazing, actually. But did someone flatten this out for that exact reason?
Great deal.
Yeah, I feel like here works amazing, actually. I feel like this is the play. We'll set the tower up right here. And I don't know how big it's going to be. I'm just going to set up like a little... not a 2x2, but what's the next stage up? Like a 4x4. I'll set up a truck up here. Right on the center. Yeah. Or should we have it hanging off? And not like right on the edge over here? Like have it like this. So we'll have a 2x2 center. And then this will go like this. Yeah, there we go. So which these are just literally just placeholder blocks. They might not even be made out of. I feel like they're gonna incorporate them a little bit, but they're not gonna just look like this when they're done. Yeah, we've got to fill this in. We've got to fill that in. So I have the watchtower there, and this is gonna be tall. Like if we zoom out, how is that gonna look? Oh, like perfect placement again, actually. Because like I feel like I go back to this island to look at this a lot of times, and if we can just imagine a tower there. I don't know how tall it's gonna be. I imagine there somewhere, maybe. That'll really like peak that off, honestly. That's actually wild. We've like made a picture frame. Okay, and now the gassed hangar area. If this path should go to the hangar like here. And then it can also like branch off to go this way. Branch off to go that way, and then we can have another pathway branching off this way, and it could go that way and up this way. I'm gonna really utilize paths in this playthrough. Like pathways are gonna be my go-to. Okay, where am I thinking? Let's bring out the trusty axe and let's mine some more trees. Let's clear this area out a little bit. Which I need to get rid of all these trees anyway. because I'm hoping for custom trees everywhere. Let's see how many custom trees we can build before the end of stream, honestly. Now, I've been struggling with the first one, but I want to get, like... Is 10 a bad number to shoot for? Is that too high? Let's see if we can get 10 done. Screw it. I'll throw the number out there. See if we can get 10 of them. 10 trees. Okay. Let's... Yeah, I feel like up here works. Like, up here, I feel like this is going to be a pretty big building. So let's... I don't know if a... Well, it needs to at least be big enough to house the ghast, obviously. But I don't know how truly big this thing needs to be. And what if we... I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Go get your sleep, man. It is very late. I don't know what time it is. Love the stream. Well, thanks. I don't know what time it is for you, but it is 1 in the morning for me. It's literally... It's so late. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how big these hangars need to be. We'll call this one hangar. Same. Yeah. Don't be up watching random people on the internet just placing blocks. I feel like sleep's definitely more important than that. Yeah, if I wasn't playing Minecraft right now, I'd be in bed. Yeah, I really enjoy my sleep. I used to not get that much sleep. And then as I get older, I enjoy sleep more and more. I'm slowly realizing how goated my grandma was for sleeping for like 40 hours a day. And we'll call that. Do we need to completely box it in? Because I feel like one of these sides is going to be open. We'll box it in for now, just to like have a full idea of what the shape is. And then we'll have like, I don't know exactly how this is going to go. We'll either have it like open on this side, and then you'll fly in like that. Or we'll have it open on like 1/2 of these sides. And then you'll fly in and then have like an unloading area. I don't know. I don't know. I need to look at like other people's ghast hangars and stuff like that. Because I've seen them around, but I don't know exactly how they're supposed to go. I can throw all these flowers away. I don't need these flowers. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of my inventory. Okay, back to tree business. Back to tree business. This is my tree so far. I've been trying to work on this before stream. If you can't tell, it has not gone well. I'm just gonna block all those. Like I kind of have a system, but I kind of don't. If that makes sense. Like I feel like I'm doing like palm leaves, sorta, but it's working as a spruce tree. I feel like, for the most part. Let's do that and then get rid of these. Does that work? I feel like it needs something over here, but it's just... Okay, no. This needs to be dropped down a block. I do a lot of back and forth with this tree, I feel like. Oh, there we go. That works. This works. That works. I also need to sleep. Can I sleep up here? Sleep? Nope, can't sleep. I gotta go to my real bed. What's with all these chickens? Oh, wait. My bed isn't up here anymore. I forgot about that. Whose head is this? Oh, is that Rock Car? Bet. We're actually filling up that wall quite well. We've got a lot of heads on there now. How many teammates we got? There's Strife, me, 8-9, Pincer, and then Rock Car. I cannot believe I just remembered all those names. That was actually crazy. I'm not good with names, and I just fired all those out like it was nothing. Like I'd known them for 20 years. Okay, and then we'll continue doing this like palm setup. I feel like we don't need to, like, this one goes straight out in the center, so this needs to not go straight out in the center. Let's go sideways with it. And then we'll wrap it this way. Yeah, we'll wrap it that way. This can go out kind of side. Nope, that's a misclick, misinput. Come down like that and go out. Well, I'm so out of my element when it comes to these trees. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, and someone should stop me. This should come... Oh, wait. This needs to go this way. And actually, yeah, now that I've got more layers on this tree, if we have a thin section like that where this isn't, like, as bushy, the next section can be bushy. Like, we can alternate sections. I'm slowly feeling like I'm figuring out how to make a tree. It's a lot harder than it looks. It's a lot harder than it looks. Or maybe I'm just making it look hard. We'll push you out like that. And can... Actually, I'm going to do a weird play here. Can this go out like that? Weird play, but it might work. What if I leave that section open? And I'm definitely not going to chalk that up to being lazy. It's definitely a tactical decision and not laziness. Why does this not go out? Did I just forget this whole section over here? Who knows? I'll leave it for now. Maybe it'll grow on me. Who knows? But this definitely needs to go out. For sure. Yeah, I feel like we're missing a section here. Let me just... What if I... Oh, I fell. I'm just gonna stack up. And not forget what block I'm on. Which... We need to do, like, some of this action. Oh, wait. No. There. And then get rid of you two. Just have a random leaf just chilling here. Oh, wait, no. That one was not... Place that one back. Okay. I've got too many... my stackable blocks should not be leaves. I should definitely have a different stackable block than this. Oh, whoops. Who is here? Oh, what's up, Pincer? I thought she was going to bed. I thought she was going to bed. I thought she was going to bed. That caught me so off guard, actually. I was like, who is here? Okay, we'll figure out... Okay, I'm gonna take a step back. Does this... Okay, this side isn't finished yet. This... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I like the bottom of the tree. Didn't know my mic was on. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I thought I turned it off, but clearly I didn't. It caught me off guard. I was like, who's up here talking? I thought I was getting pranked again. I honestly thought everybody was back over here. Okay, I like these two sides of the tree. This side and this side look good. Okay, no, this side looks weird. This block looks weird. Like, it definitely looks flat. You dancing up there. Yeah, this... Okay, can you get out of my face, bro? We've desperately got to move these ghasts. Does that need to be more bushy? Or does... Yeah, this layer needs to be more bushy. This needs to go out just a little bit more. And we've got to get rid of the flatness over here. So I'll... And this needs to be extended as well. We need more bushiness over here. So we'll extend this out. Oh, what this... This isn't how I thought it would go. Okay, let me... What if I get rid of this block? What if I get rid of that one? And do like a that? Does that work? Before I look at it again, I'm going to make these adjustments too. Get rid of that one. You having fun up there, Strife? I just called you Strife. I'm literally brain dead. Pincer. Yeah, I'll get it right eventually. I'll get it right eventually. I just had Strife on the brain, I guess. And this can go out another block. I can go out. This needs to probably go back in. And this needs to come out a little bit. This needs to come out a little bit. I said a little bit. This is looking very funky. Yeah, this came out way too much. So let's do some of that action. And then some of this, maybe. We'll see what that looks like. I'll go into free cam again. I use cheaty cam, so ooh, whoa, hold on. You need to enable wish to hear custom audio. Oh, he's playing a song. What are you playing? What are you playing up there? Oh. I actually goated for that. That's really funny. I was like, what's he playing up here? I was trying to be so insightful. I thought he had something. I thought you had something important to show me. Worth it though. Worth it. Okay, that was actually really funny. Okay. Do you like the tree? Am I cooking or am I cooked with the tree? I feel like... Oh, wait. Is this too flat over here? Ooh, yeah, kinda. This needs to come out a little bit more. This section needs... I'm getting locked into the tree brain. I feel like I'm starting to get it. I feel like I'm starting to get it. And that's usually when you definitely don't have it. But, you know... Here I am. Okay, actually, that can not go there. That can go here and come this way. And that should fix that issue. And so now I'm gonna just start on the second layer, or the next layer. And this side's very bushy, so we're gonna have to cut this side in. I'll say as I make it bigger. Okay, unmute the sound. It's a good sound. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe... I'm going to, but I don't believe you. Oh wait, no, it is. Okay, I straight up didn't believe you. I thought she was gonna play it again. Yeah, I'll have that playing as well. Get some nice overstimulation going for the stream. Just have as many songs playing as possible. Hold on. Oh, I don't have my jukebox and stuff on me. I was gonna play a third song. Just really have people overstimulated. Okay. I feel like that needs to get rid of. It's very, very bushy on this side, but the thing is we have to slowly correct that. We can't just make it go. No. Do we go this way? Oh, your jukebox is on the tree, by the way. It's down there. Okay, good night. Bet you gonna pick up your jukebox? Yeah, there you go. Okay. Good night, homie. I'm gonna try to wrap my brain around this tree. Nope, miss input. It's, you know, it has its moments. You know, sometimes I feel like I know what I'm doing, and other times I feel like a fish out of water. Okay, that needs to go down. Do we have this bushy again? Like, go out a block. Like, does that look weird or what? Oh, you know what? Actually, that looks good. Like, having it go... Like, having thin sections and then out sections. So, yeah, this... That can stay. But this needs to go in, and then it can go... Oh, wait, no. We're getting close to the top. So, maybe I'll keep it there and then just work my way in. I feel like I'm doing more talking than building, but hey, sometimes you just gotta work things out in your head. And after we get the first tree done, the progress is really gonna start going. Okay, this is gonna be a bushy section. Ah, I fell again. Okay, so this can... What if I have a random leaf there? I feel like that's a fantastic place to have a random leaf. Like, I have these branches, and then I have, like, random ones. And sometimes the branches will be thicker, sometimes they won't be. Can someone please sleep? Who's on the server? Oh, Treckle's on the server. There goes my Prismarine. Treckle's on. There goes my Prismarine. My Prismarine is no more. Oh, wait, where am I going? Yeah, I was looking for my tree, and I literally went the exact wrong direction. Okay, let me get up here. These... I love the overlap of these buildings. You know, it's just by one... Wait. It's not even. Okay, I take back everything I said. I like how close these buildings are. Okay, this needs to... Okay, what was I doing? What was I working on? This feels flat, doesn't it? So we'll do some of that action. This needs to stay... Wait, what is going on here? Where did these come from? Excuse me? Did Pincer get rid of some blocks? You know, I'll thin it out. Yeah, actually that works. That works. Yeah, I'll keep the, I feel like, oh wait, no. Maybe go out another block. Like that. Ah. Maybe like that. I might slowly be getting it. Maybe. Keyword maybe. Yeah, I could be completely wrong. But we gotta... Okay, this one needs to go out. What if we keep this one thin or make it thick? We either keep this one really thin or make it thick. I think we keep it thin, actually. We're getting to the top of the tree, so we've really got to start thinning it out a little bit, even though it does still need some thickness to it. What is this song? This song is wild. Let's get a good song going. That sounds good enough. That works for me. Okay, that needs something. It needs to go out this way. What if we have some of that action going? I can't use like any of my building knowledge for these trees. Like I'm used to building like houses and big buildings and stuff like that, and that's just not applicable to this at all. Like I can't. I can't use... I feel like I'm not using my knowledge. But I really can't. Because this is just so... This is just so much different. Okay. No. We've definitely lost the sauce. That side looks good. This side, this needs to go. This needs to go, for sure. That needs to go. Yeah, I guess we've just got to start thinning it up. We've got to start thinning it up a little bit, I guess. So we'll work with that. This needs to get thinner. So we'll get... Let me up, please. Can I, no? Can I get up, please? Thank you. How does that look? Oh my god, I keep falling from the tree. It's actually starting to make me mad. There's just too many holes. There's too many holes. Yeah, what if we drop a leaf there? It's weird because some of these sections are wider than others. Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, we've got to move these guys. We just have to move them. There's no way around it. Come on. You're moving. You're moving. You're just too much of a hassle being in the way. There you go. Go chill over there. While I'll deal with the adult stuff. Oh yeah, no. No. That looks weird. This whole corner looks weird. That's gotta go. No, I'm just gonna deal with it. I'm just gonna deal with it for now. I'm gonna finish up the tree, and I'm just gonna see where it takes me. If after I get a couple more layers placed and it still looks weird, then I'll change it. But we've gotta make progress. Forward progress. I do need to thin it out though. I'm gonna use that layer as a learning experience, and this needs to start being thinner. So I'm gonna like block that out there so it's not sticking out any more than that. That needs to go around. We'll drop you down, and should it go that way? Should it go that way? We'll put you there. And we'll put a leaf. No, we'll keep that open. We'll keep that open. Drop you down. Yeah, we need to start really thinning this out. Like, this layer is gonna be... it might look overcorrected, and if so, that's fine. We can always add more leaves. It's easy. I feel like it's easier to add leaves than to take away. And no, this needs to be thinner. That needs to be thinner. We'll do that action. If we do some of that, actually. Actually, we need just a leaf there. I feel like that'll work. And then place those out like that, and then we'll get rid of... Oh, we'll get rid of me, I guess, as I just fall. The tree's trying to get rid of me. How the turns have tabled. And this doesn't need to poke out any more than that. So I'll keep that like that, and then this can go... like that. Get rid of this one, maybe? Like, I feel like we need to start making it more airy towards the top. Okay, maybe that's not the best play, but it feels like a good play to me. Does that look weird? No, that's definitely going to look weird. What if I drop you down there? Maybe I'm just overthinking every block of this. I feel like you kind of need to, don't you? Like every block matters. That looks very flat. This... Yeah, this side's looking very flat. I feel like I've done a lot of the same stuff over here. Let's add a branch right here. Why not? We'll just add another branch right here. Have it kind of leaned up against the house. And then that way we can, like, extend that one. Maybe. Just kind of have this leaning up against the house. How does that look? That helps, actually. Whoa, hold on. That helps. That helps. Maybe we... get rid of that, because this is looking weird. So maybe we get rid of that. But, like, that'll help this. That'll help this, I feel like. We get rid of that. And then this can be pulled back a block. That also means this... No, it needs to have its jutty out bits. Like, what if we do one over here? What if we just add a new branch this way? I feel like that really fills out that section there. And it'll add more to this. And then that block can go. That block can go, I feel like. But then we need to add that there, maybe? As long as it's not on the same block every time. And that'll add some depth to this. Someone please sleep. Someone please sleep. I should have brought, like, I should bring a bed up here, honestly. Like, I should have a bed with me. Because I can't use my sleeping bag on that over there. Yeah, I'm gonna take my bed. I'm gonna take my bed. And we can just have that on us. Oh, I've gotta get up here again. Oh, you know what? I'm actually locking it from this side now. This looks so good. Okay, I may have overdone it with these. I need to get rid of these. Yeah, now that I've pushed that section back, I've overdone it with these. We'll get rid of that. How's that look? It's looking like it's stretching for it now. Which is fun. I could add some leaves down there. Let's see what some leavage down here will do. Which that's probably too much, but... Okay, we'll see what that looks like. I'm using free cam so much. That works. That works, I feel like. Ooh. We need a leaf here somewhere. I don't like this weird gap we got going on. Yeah, we need to just leaf that right there. And maybe another one on this side. We do need to look at this from multiple angles as well. Hey, that looks good to me. Oh, this section looks weird, does it not? No, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Come on, climb the tree. Climb the tree. Okay. Okay, oh well. New section. New section, let's go. Do we start on a new section? Yeah. Yes, we do. Okay, let's go this way with it. And then immediately down and over. And then we'll get rid of this one. Okay, and then we need to go like this way. Which I don't know how fast this should peak off. We need a random leaf here. Somewhere. Nope. Oh my god, I cannot just work my fingers to save my life. Okay, we'll drop that down. Like that. And we'll push. I don't know. What do we push? Oh, wait, no. Do we bring it? I feel like we bring it this way. We just bring it that way. That works for me. Maybe some of that action. I feel like this is looking very linear, though. If I had a leaf there. Okay. I feel like a leaf needs to go there. I'm trying to think about what this is going to look like from the outside perspective before I look at it. And it's very difficult. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Oh wait, we may have cooked with this actually. Let me see. Oh yeah, actually, hold on. Even if one layer is like kind of messed up, the next layer kind of combats it, you know? I feel like it does. Okay, let me zoom out. It does kind of look like a jumbled mess up close. Oh. It kind of looks like a jumbled mess from far away as well. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. What if I look at some more reference pictures? Hold on. Let me. Spruce tree. Minecraft. There we go. Yeah, they're kind of very bushy at the base, like but then they're so airy and like flowy up top. I don't know how messed up so bad. Huh. Yeah, this does not look like a spruce tree, actually. Do I restart? No, I think I just continue with it. I feel like it's gonna look good eventually. If I just continue with the layers, I'm sure it'll look good eventually. I'm just gonna keep telling myself it looks weird because it's still not done. Wait, this is not the next layer. I've gotta... Okay, I'm gonna do this. Oh wait, no, that's so in line with that, actually. That's so in line with that. What if is that fine? I wanna tell myself it's fine. No, I'm not actually. I'm gonna just place that there. What the hell is this song? That song was so stupid. Oh wait, what am I doing? What am I even doing? That does not need to go there. That's the buffer layer. Shoe layer starts there, and then I can like have this hang down. And then I'll leave that. I'll leave that like that. And I'm gonna hope that I get better as the trees continue. Yeah, these need to really start being airy at the top. So I'll mine out as many of these as I can. Just have a random leaf over here. And then have you. Oh my god. These leaves are really hard to place, actually. Just in the center of this tree. These are really hard to place. I keep falling. I keep misplacing them. It's kind of just a hassle. No, that's too far. That's too far. I feel like this is also too far out. We need to really start cutting inwards. But like, it's like this one's like right up close, and then this one's like 2 blocks out. So that needs to not be like that. Okay. I'm just gonna finish this off. Let me sleep. Why does it take so long to sleep? Okay, and then we'll call that done for that layer. And then we'll kinda just go up with it, honestly. Or maybe have a leaf there. And there. I kinda have it filled out towards the top, just a tiny bit. I maybe have a leaf jutting out here. No, that's too much. And then they need to wrap up top. Let me get my axe out. Where did my axe go? And just... yeah, kinda do that. Kinda round it out. How does that look? That doesn't look awful. Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that that does not look awful. Yo, what's up, Yaz? I'm having a time trying to build some trees. Yeah, I thought this would... yeah, I knew it wouldn't be smooth, but I thought it'd be smoother than this. Which our area is really starting to come along now. If we just take a step back and really appreciate what we've done and kind of incorporate it into our build, I don't think that's that bad. I feel that's definitely a lot better than the regular Minecraft trees. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, that works as a spruce tree. So let's, I guess, just start on another one. We've got one down. We kind of need to get rid of all of these. The base is getting an upgrade. We've been upgrading the base a lot. We've been upgrading the base a lot. We planned out a water mill. This is somebody's base. That's another one of our teammates' bases. So we've got a water mill planned out. We've got the watchtower planned out, and we've got the hangar planned out. Oh, and I've also done a bunch of upgrading to my base itself. So like I've got a bedroom, but I've stolen the bed for now. We've got a trophy room. And the... oh wait, we've got a lot of duplicate heads on the wall. I gotta change that. But we've also got fish in the fish tank. There's been so much that's changed. So, we need to work out where this next tree is gonna go. So just get rid of all of these. Literally, all of these trees need to go. Sorry for the ears, by the way. That's very loud on my end. Do you play Minecraft, Yaz? Do you got a Minecraft world you like to do stuff on, or are you just here for the love of the game? So I feel like a lot of people that pop in here are people who have Minecraft worlds and stuff like that. Okay, so we do kind of have a pattern to follow when it comes to the trees now. So hopefully the next one's not going to be as bad to build. Where should our next one go, though? Where should our next one go? I'm thinking like right up here close to the water area, maybe. Maybe that'll be good. And we can also get rid of these. Get rid of these things we built around Homie's base. Yeah, we really have been upgrading the base. It's been a treat. Yeah, we're gonna start on a tree over here. Let's see how this looks. Okay, I gotta count these out. Okay, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 21. There we go. They need to be different heights though, so maybe I'll make this one smaller than that one. I don't know. I'm not quite sure yet. But yeah, I guess just start on the leaves. Just start on the leaves. Also need to bring up that picture again. So yeah, I'm kind of just like spaghettiing it, if that makes sense. I'm kind of just working with spaghetti. Does that work? Yeah, I feel like it needs a bigger base, and then it needs to go in faster, but then it needs to continue the flow. We'll see how that goes. Gotta make sure it curves right too. Like, even though we're dealing with not a full round puck, we need to make sure it's circular, if that makes sense. It's very I've had to like completely rewire my building brain to make these shapes, which isn't a completely bad thing. Like, I'm gaining new skills, but it's also very tricky. There we go. Build, please. Yeah, that needs to be thicker. Right there. It needs a really thick base to it. Like a surprisingly thick base. And then it needs to go in like a lot. Okay, I've got to tower up. This was not the right place to tower up. I gotta go in the water. Oh my god. Does anybody else get agitated when they misplace a block? That's just completely out of nowhere. Okay, this needs more filling in. No doubt about that. This needs more filling in. Let's pull you that way. Let's put you there. Let's put you there. Let's put you there. Yeah, let's fill out this base a little bit. That works. I feel like this works. So now we can do our buffer zone. And then, let me look at my concept image again. It's almost the same. I feel like this layer is almost the exact same as that layer down there. It needs to go out to the same, not exactly the same, like, shape, but it needs to go out to the same block. So let me have this side curve this way. It needs to go here. And then we'll have this go out. I've got to fix my inventory. Just have it full of leaves and my bed, so I can sleep. That's a beautiful sunset, if I've ever seen one. We also need like a stable area, which is not going to be this stream, but we also I might need to write that down of like guaranteed things that we need to build. No, I don't need this 2 round. I don't need this 2 round. What if I do that action? That's a good base. I feel like that's a good base to the tree. Is it longer over here? It might be longer on this side. Yeah, it's definitely longer on this side than over here. But that's okay. I need to have like a Bob Ross mindset of like happy little accidents. Was it Bob Ross who said that? I have no idea. This song sounds wild. Okay, we'll have this go out like that. And this one will go out and then drop down here. Okay. I actually really like this song. It's not appropriate, but all things considered, I like to keep these streams as clean as possible, but this song's too much of a banger to change, so. We'll pull it. Oh wait. We'll put one there. And there. And then we'll pull this way. That's a very wild branch, but oh well. We got branches on branches now. I don't even know what language this is. I'm changing. And this needs to go out. And I'm gonna pull it this way just a little bit. This needs to go this way. I feel like we just need a block there. Oh my god. I'm just gonna stack up. Every time I fall, I'm just gonna keep stacking up. There's no use just climbing the tree every time, because it's a pain. If it's a pain the first time, it's gonna be a pain every time. So where did I want to go with this? That way? Maybe branch it out just one more. How does that look? Let me zoom out. It seems a little thick on this side, does it not? I'm gonna have to get rid of that block. It seems very thick right here. And then not thick enough over here. It's like we'll block that in. This is the, like, least consistent playlist I've ever seen in my life. It's looking wild. It's looking wild. It's definitely, it looks like something. Okay, then we need our buffer area. And then we need to pull this one back. We need to pull this one back just a little bit. So we'll wrap this around. This is... Wait, hold on. Okay, no. We've got plenty of leaves. We've got plenty. We got plenty of leaves. I need to, yeah, I'm being a little bit more quiet, but I just need to focus and get blocks placed, honestly. Stop yapping, get things put in. I think that's as far as we can go for that one. It's easy to get lost in the sauce, in the trees. It's very easy to just get lost in, like, what you're building versus, like, the rest of the tree. What if I do this action instead, actually? And place a leaf there or something. Get rid of this. Get rid of that and that. Yeah, that rounds that out. And this can go here. That can go out. This section is too hollow. Let me just put a leaf there. And this section. Yep, and I'm not gonna look at it. That works, and I'm not gonna look at it because I'd probably not change anything anyway. So I'm just gonna keep building, and this one's gonna go out to the same block. This layer's gonna go out to the exact same block. So and we'll push that one that way. Look at this image again. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh my god, I hate misplacing these blocks. Like, how did I even place it down there? And can I get rid of this rain? I hate the rain. Hello? Okay. No, my music just completely stopped for a second. I was like, what is going on? These trees are kind of whooping my butt. I'm not gonna lie. I've got noodle brain. I'm kind of just placing stuff wherever. Which, I mean, that kind of is what a tree is, right? They just kind of flail out all over the place. Try to cover as much ground as possible. Hey, wait, why is this one so... There's a straight hole all the way through this tree. I've got to, like, block that up. Nah, that one's too much. That one's too much. Why is this... Hey, whatever. I'll leave it like that. I'll leave it like that. And now it's not time. Now we can sleep. Let's get our bed out, sleep. So keep working in the morning. I cannot work on these trees in the dark. And while it's raining. And while we're outside, this is... Who knew working on trees in the dark would be so hard? You know, it's hard enough in the daytime. You know, we don't need added challenge. We don't need added challenge to this. Okay, and then we'll put one over there. Where do you maybe? No. We need a leaf somewhere in the middle here. Just somewhere right there. Also need one there. Okay, next layer. You know, I haven't looked at this in 2 layers now. Completely unheard of, but yeah, I probably wouldn't change much anyway. I was looking at every individual layer and then being like, well, that looks weird, but don't know what I can do to fix it. So might as well move on to the next. So we're just cutting out the middleman. So that's 2 layers of the same height. So what, do we cut it back again? We cut this one back, right? I'm gonna go sideways with this one. Yeah, there's just straight up holes. Like, okay, I've got to look at it. I've got to look at it. Oof. Yeah, this hole is not good. Or is it? Does it matter? And now that we've moved the gas, they're now a problem once again. Huh. You know, I'm just gonna write it out. Ooh. That gap might need to be filled. Yeah, we need like a leaf there. We need a leaf there. We need a leaf here. Somewhere. Ooh, you know what? That just helped a lot. And I don't even know why. I literally put 2 insignificant leaves in a random place, and now this looks like a tree. Like, what? Let's try to fill this gap then. What if we go up here, fill this gap with just a couple of leaves? Where do they need to be? There? Just like that? We'll try that. How does that look? Just another 3 insignificant leaves this time. I feel like that looks a lot better. No. They need to be moved. Because, like, now this section feels big. What if I... put that there. And, like, the one there. How does that look? There we go. That fixed it. But now this just looks like a big lawn. We need a leaf. Ah. Decisions. Nah, we'll just go for it. We'll leave it. Looks good to me. I did not know these were exactly lined up on every single thing. Is that bad? Yeah, these are completely lined up. There's one there. They're literally completely lined up. That's gotta change. How can we fix this? How can we fix this? Hold up. We can move this one there. That'll add some variety. Just a little, not much, but some. We can scooch this one that way. Feel like that'll help. This side looks epic. What? Why does this side look so good and then this side just doesn't? This side just doesn't. I have no idea. I could not tell you. Okay. We'll get rid of these leaves. We're just gonna continue. We need to get. Yeah, I definitely was optimistic saying 10 trees. We'll be lucky. We'll be lucky if we get 5. We'll actually be so lucky if we get 5. Honestly, just because of my sanity, like I'm actually losing my mind trying to build these stupid freaking trees. Like, they're actually kind of making me mad right now. I knew it wasn't going to be the easiest thing in the world, but oh my god. Do these things super duper suck. Yeah, this just needs to be filled in a little bit. I'm sure that completely threw everything off. Nope, looks better to me. Okay, there we go. More up top then. More up top. And I just keep falling off the tree as well. Like, I cannot get around this tree. Would the happy gas help? Maybe. Do I care? No. No, I cannot have this straight on anymore. These have to be curved. Literally, this entire side is symmetrical. This one needs to go left. This one can come straight out. We'll get rid of this. And then we need just something over here. Oh yeah, we need something over here as well. I'm sure that works. And there's absolutely 0 problems with it. Nope, this one cannot go straight out again. It needs to lean right? Maybe? I'm trying to, like, deduce to see what looks good. And, like, use math to see what looks good. And it's just, I can't do that. It's kind of just trial and error, and I hate that. This one can come straight out. And you just need like a block there. It's coming up nighttime again. We've literally spent a full day on one layer. We'll lean this one left. And then that can go there. And there. Why not? Hey, where's my bed? Where's my bed? We've got to go to bed. Sleep, and then we'll... I'm gonna have to switch gears or something. Because these trees are taking it out of me. How does it look? Not bad, not bad. I feel like they do they need to be more symmetrical, like round ways. See how this end's poking out? Like this is kind of weird. But I mean, I guess it works. This side actually came along pretty good. Okay. Actually, yeah, these two trees really helped a lot, actually. I need to put smaller shrubs around as well. I feel like smaller shrubs will really help. And then we'll dot bigger trees around eventually. Because these trees are... It's just two trees, but they've taken it out of me. We'll design some shrubs next, probably. Okay, where are we at? Where are we going? What are we doing? This needs to be like that, probably. Actually, that there as well. And we'll just drop these leaves down. That one can poke out there. Should this be a thin side? Probably. That sounds right, so. Why is this song so loud? Okay, and then this is gonna be a super thin section. Oh wait, this side's like really lacking right now, actually. So maybe we don't do that. Like this whole side has nothing to it now. I don't know where these leaves are going. I'm just kind of placing stuff. I'm just kind of placing blocks and hoping they work out at this point, because I'm... You know, my formula kind of works, but not all the time. So you just kind of got to wing it where you can, honestly. You just kind of got to wing it where you can. Is that too far out? That is definitely too far out. They need to not do that. I kind of just like went up with it after this, didn't I? I mean, I kind of need a little bit more fluff to it. I feel like maybe. Maybe I have like one of these rings going on. Like that. And then we just go up with it from here. How does this look? Does this look good? Remotely good at all? Okay, the top has to go down. That is way too tall. That is way too tall. That works. Whoa, that works, actually. Okay, this... Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. This needs a bit of work. Like, that needs to go up like that. Maybe a spike or two. There. Maybe that goes up by one. And maybe... Wait. Yeah, maybe this goes out. Just have a little bit of variation up here. Okay. Now we're cooking. That looks so much better than the first one. I'm not even gonna lie. That looks so much better than this one over here. Bet. This is looking so good. Okay, we're done with the trees. We're done with the trees. We're gonna make some shrubs. We're gonna make some lovely shrubs. Because I'm all treed out, honestly. Maybe once we make some shrubs, I'll make another tree. One more tree max. One more tree max for the stream. Because I did not know it was going to be this hard to build 2 trees. But yeah, we'll eventually dot these around. It's hard to kind of visualize it with just 2 trees, but it'll be good. Okay, shrub time, shrub time. What kind of shrubs are we wanting to go for? Huh. What shrubs do we want to go for? What if we just build like a 4 tall... These are gonna be big shrubs now that I think about it. Actually, this is way too close to the path. Way too close. Okay. Let's go up right here. Just build up. We'll do... What if we just do like a miniature tree? Just have it very spiky. Then we'll go in. Then up. And then up like this. That works, I think. No, it's too symmetrical. It's too symmetrical. Let's get rid of that. I think that works. Does it? Ah, I can't tell. Maybe it's too tall. Maybe it's too tall. I feel like it's too tall. Okay, maybe not that. Maybe not that much. That works. What if we had some variation to this bottom part? Just have like a wide side. And then like one of these can go up. Have it not completely symmetrical. But if that's the case, then this is the side that needs to go up, right? Like that's the big side. That works. I feel like that works. I feel like spruce leaves are a little too airy, like the leaves themselves. So I need to put it against like a dark background. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, that works actually. I feel like that works. Okay. And then we'll just have some of these guys dotted around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just have a big base. Just a big base. And then we'll make it symmetrical at first, and then we'll make them look natural after that. So completely symmetrical. I mean, this is kind of decided for us, honestly. So this is the big side. Wait, what if we like really widen this out at the bottom? Have those go up. Is this too much? Is this too much? I don't know. Maybe it is like all the way around, honestly. So like get rid of that. We'll keep that section. And then like this as well. We'll keep that section. And this. So there we go. And then can we have two big sods over here? Ooh, actually, you know, that was a mistake, but that actually makes it more... actually makes it better, don't you think? Oh, you know what would help? I feel like some azalea leaves to, like, break it up. And get, like, flowers in there, maybe? Or maybe I'm overthinking it. I feel like I'm overthinking it at that point. But how does this look from the map? Okay, yeah, this one looks, even from the map, this one looks better than that one. Yeah, this is coming along great, actually. Let me put another shrub over here. One, 2, 3, 4. Should this be a different kind of shrub? Should we have like... should you just have like blocky ones? How would this look if we just had like a completely blocky shrub? Does this look whack? Yes. Yes, it does. But that's funny to look at, though. Just a full block. What if we play with this idea just a little bit? That's not awful, I don't think. I mean, it's different. It is different. What if we add the spike? Or nope. Just add the spikes to the bottom. No, now that looks weird. What if we do this? I'm just kind of messing around with stuff, seeing what, because I really don't mess around with custom bushes and stuff like that. You know, it's not awful, but it could be better. Yeah, because I don't really mess around with like the bush building and stuff like that. So yeah, this is like all completely new territory for me. Okay, why does that look weird now? Oh, because this needs to be a... So all these are good. That probably needs to be extended. And we'll have this like that. Yeah, they're all facing the same way, actually. Maybe that's not... We'll do a 3 there. And then... I don't like that. I don't like that. We'll move this one. Yeah, we'll move it to here. We'll move it to the front side. Yeah, I like that. I like that. We need to look at this from all angles. I'm trying to get a good, like, 360 build look going on. Like, this, so making sure that everything looks good from every angle. And yeah, I think these work a lot. Yeah, those look decent for now. We need to get rid of, you know what? Just right quick, we need to get rid of all the regular boring trees. And it kind of sucks, but you know, they've got to go eventually. We might as well get rid of them now. Might as well get rid of them now. Which I'm not gonna blow, you know, I'm normally blowing my horn on my builds. The trees are okay. They're not the best thing. They're not even close to the best things in the world. If you have any tips for the trees, let me know, because you know, I'm kind of at a loss right now. Like, these are good. These are decent trees, I feel like, but they could be so much better. Like, they could be so much better. Not a colossal fumble, though. I will say, like, we've definitely done better with these than we've done better with the custom trees than we did the shop, I feel like. Or the outside of the shop, I will say. Inside of the shop looks amazing. I will fight you on that. But the outside, it's just is not it. It's too late to fix it now. But it makes me think what could have been, though, you know? I'm gonna get rid of these big trees. Wow. That really makes the game lag. The game does not like that at all. The game really doesn't like that. Okay, put the leaves up. I got so many leaves. I got a lot of logs as well, actually. And we could... Okay, we're gonna get a few more shrubs in. Yeah, all the big trees gotta go, at the very least. All the big trees. All of them have to go. And that'll really get a scale of, like, these trees. And it'll help me plan out where all my trees are gonna go. Was that me? Okay, I think those are my particles. Every time, ever since I got pranked, and like I've just been trying to look out for invisibility potion particles. It was a fluke. What? It was a fluke. I saw it the first time, but I don't know. Like, I feel like I gotta keep my eye out for him now. Okay, get rid of all these spruce trees. All of them. All of them gotta go. And this is more materials for trees later. Get rid of you. And the path's going to go over here soon as well. So that's okay. There's a couple trees over there, but how does this look from the map? First of all, weird, a lot weirder. It looks naked a little bit. Okay, how does this look from F4? Very, very different, actually. These trees really help. Actually, if we get this area filled out with custom trees, this is gonna look dope. I feel like we need to plan out a couple more buildings, too. Like, we'll plan out some more buildings. We'll plan out where trees are going to go. We'll not get all of them built in this stream, but we'll plan out where they're gonna go. And then we can call it for the stream, honestly, because these trees have given me such a headache. Maybe one more. Maybe one more tree. A lot more shrubs. We need more shrub action going on. No, this does not need to be a shrub. This can be, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. This can be a shrub. I like building these shrubs. They're not too complicated to build. But the big trees, they're really something. They really are something. They hurt my brain to make, honestly. Okay, we'll do the little T thing over here. Ah. That gets the full treatment. This one can just be leaned that way. And this one gets the full treatment. And it goes in, and then up, and then this needs to be extended, and then this, wait. And then this one as well? Does that look weird? Maybe a little bit. Yeah, that looks weird. That looks weird. Maybe we get rid of it on this side. I feel like it only needs to go up on one side. And it's raining again. And it doesn't overlap with the path at all. Like, it's right on the line, but... right on the line is not over it, so... Shrub over here as well? Yeah, because there's not going to be, like, we don't have enough room for a huge tree right here. So, shrub there. That's not going to be a shrub. We'll have shrubs dotted next to the pathway. Along with some big trees as well. Oh, we gotta watch it, though, because we'll eventually get into this savanna biome. So I'm gonna put a hard limit, like, right here. Like, no shrubs and stuff past this point. Maybe we'll put more rocks and stuff over there. And then have more shrubs towards this direction. But yeah, we need to move these farms somewhere. The thing is I don't know if I want to keep them over here or move them to over here. Because we could make another like bridge thing over here, and then you know have farms over this way. Who knows? Who knows? I kind of like having the animals closer to over here though. I don't know. I need time to think about this stuff. Okay, we'll... Okay, sleepy time. Sleepy time. We're gonna build one more shrub, and then we're gonna plan out where the rest of these trees are gonna go. One more shrub. We'll put it here. Why not? It's gonna touch this building, which is fun. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, and then just keep it like that, or what? Or have it lopsided a little bit. Yeah, we'll have it like this. That looks weird, actually. And then this needs to go up, and then that needs to go up one more. Okay. I feel like that looks good. Just like that. Maybe this goes the other way. Maybe we'll have that facing that way. And then just a wall there. Yes. Yes. Okay, and I'm gonna plan out where these trees need to go. Because if this path goes this way, we got a tree there. Maybe we need like a tree. Oh my goodness. These ghasts are always in the way. Like no matter what I do with these ghasts, they will just always be where I don't need them to be. Oh, that ghast is stuck. Come on, buddy. Come on, don't get stuck. I know the tree is very hard for you to go around. But you need to chill. You need to chill though. Yeah, the path's going to go that way. What if we have another... We need another tree close. I'm thinking we have another tree. Like, how far do these extend? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it needs to be like here. Have a little gap between the trees. And then, like, that'll be the trunk. That'll be the small section. This will be the tall section. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, and these need to not be the same height. They need to be different heights. So that maybe this one will be bigger. My plan was for these to be the medium-sized trees, and then we have a bigger tree and a smaller tree. We have two of the same size trees right now. But we need to... And I'll put a tree over here as well. I'll do that, the short section. That's the trunk, and then that the tall section. Oh, it needs to be much taller than that. I don't know what I was thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, I'll just Y level it. 65. Okay, to 75. So it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This one will naturally be taller. So what if we just make this one like extra tall? We'll make this one a little taller. Just to add height variation. But it's already naturally going to be taller because it's on a higher block, but that'll help. And that's kind of filling this out over here. And we need to do the same here, but we need to plan for a path to go through here or something. Or like a path to go up to this dude's base and then across and like round out. We can keep the animals here, couldn't we? Okay, I'm planning ahead. That's way too far ahead. So if the path's gonna go that way, then that means we could put a tree there. I feel like a tree there would go good. So we'll run back over. And we could use a bit more tree action over here as well. So we'll just do one back here. So we'll do short, long, and then... Okay, that works for the middle. Okay, that's 6, is it? Yep, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. What if I do that? What if this one's like shorter than those two? Because that tree is going to be a hassle. What if I do the big tree for the rest of the stream? Yeah, it's going to be a hassle, but it's got to be done. And I'm planning on... I don't know if this is going to be a road or not. Either this is going to be a road or a path that leads somewhere, or it's not. And so, depending on that is depending on if I put a tree over here or not. So... we'll leave this for now. We'll leave that for now. How's this looking so far? If all those are trees, are these even properly spaced out? Probably not. They seem very close together. But that's okay. We'll have some tree mingling going on. And I'm not doing custom trees everywhere. Probably just for over here. Because I'm now realizing how much of a pain they are to make. Yeah, we need one over here. We need them dotted this direction. Definitely behind here for sure. But there might be stuff here, so we'll plan for that. Yeah, we just need to get to placing, honestly. Get to placing. Oh, I can't climb that. I forgot. Climb. I might work on one tree. I might work on one more tree. I don't want it too close to this dude's base, but it does need to be close. We'll do it on this slope over here, I feel like. No. Here works. And then the path can, like, go to his base and then go that way. Or it can curve inwards this way. Who knows? I haven't quite decided yet. So this is not gonna go there. Not gonna go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This can also be a short tree to really differentiate height between the two. I'm not gonna do them all short trees because there needs to be tall ones. As much as I hate and regret having these things so tall, it's gotta happen. Okay, so where exactly is the pathway gonna go? It's gonna go that way. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna wrap around here. That's too close to his base. So it's gonna go up there. Or should we move the tree? Just over a little bit. That way it's got... Yeah, we move the tree over. So that this path has space to go that way. Or do we keep it and meander the path around? That could also be a play. Meander the path around like that. Have it kind of follow the flow of the land or something. Something along that effect. Yeah. And then I can have another tree over here. So it's really got to, like, snake through the trees. That works. We don't want these to be completely symmetrical, so I'll make that the tall sod. This the short sod. Or should we have this facing completely different? I'll have that the long sod, this the short sod, and then this in the middle. And then this should be a tall tree. This should just be a really tall tree. Taller than that one, probably. And we'll just have to deal with making this massive. Okay. Yeah, and then that path's gonna meander between them. That's gonna be so cool. Do we keep this open? I feel like this is a good sight line, especially because that's gonna go there. So maybe we keep this open. We keep this area open. Maybe. If anything, we'll put a short tree here. We'll put a very short tree. And then this also doesn't need to just be like one tree thick worth of trees. We need to like have another section. So if this is one line and that's one line, we need to have another line going this way. And then another line out this way. Which there's... no, there's not going to be trees going all the way over there. There should be another line of trees, though, over here. Yeah, we'll see what a really short tree looks like over here. Just somewhere over here. Oh, that's like directly in the middle, though. Let's see what it looks like over here. So I'll do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and then this in the middle. I want it shorter than that one over there, even though it's higher up. Like I'm talking ridiculously short. Is that tall enough? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's definitely tall enough. That's definitely tall enough. And then, now what? Yeah, I keep going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Wait, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, I thought about... I was originally thinking we was going to get all these done, and I'm quickly realizing how stupid that was of me. These things take so long to build. What if we go ahead and start this tree? What if we get this short tree done and then the big tree? That'll really cement our progress for the stream. I'm gonna try to speedrun these things, honestly. I need to just get progress done. I need to just get progress done. That is not far enough out. There we go. There we go. And I need to fill it. I need to fill it up. Like I think I'm slowly getting better at making these trees. I could be wrong though. Yeah, I could just be wrong. But I feel like I'm getting slowly better at it. No, that needs to come over this way. Or does it? I don't know. No, this looks weird. Oh well, I'll leave it. I'll just live with the fact that it looks weird. Oh well. No. Okay, this needs to go this way. This needs to go the other way. Like that, and then this can branch out like that. And that can branch out if I need it to. And then this can go down. And branch out there. That's actually so weird. Nah. Oh yeah. This one's a short tree. I'm forgetting that. So I might make it just a little bit taller. But oh wait, no. This is a buffer area. Just because I've kind of got not a lot of room to play with. Yeah, that can go out actually. Oh, that can go down right there. I need to remember I don't have a lot of room to play. That's the difference between these two types of trees. Like, this one I don't have enough room to play with, it feels like. But then on that big tree over there, I've got so much space to fill. Okay, that one's gonna go down. And across like that. This one can go over and branch like this. This one can go this way. Actually, yeah, this one's gonna branch out this way. And we'll call that good. We do need a diagonal branch, though. We'll do that one that way. We'll do that one that way. Like that. And then that can branch out like that. We need a diagonal branch this way. And this can go more this way. Wow, that got really bright. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting someone to sleep. Yeah, even though it told me, I was not expecting the brightness change. Okay, these can actually not be that far out. This can go down and out right there. This is a lot harder to get right on a smaller scale, actually. Yeah, screw it. Next layer. Next layer. And then we'll branch out again. And this will be a very small layer. We'll tuck it in a lot. We'll tuck it in so much, actually. And if it looks weird, it looks weird. It's going to look weird, actually. Now that I'll stop and think about this for just a moment. This will definitely look weird. This can go out like that, and then down and out. No, it can't, because it's got nothing to go down on. So maybe just like this. Just out like that. That works, I feel like. Yeah, I've kind of just got to go with what I think's going to look good, and then hope it all works out. Because you've also got to think of, like, you've got to think of a 360 angle that it's going to look good from. And then you've also got to think of, like, how close and far the viewer is going to be from the tree. So if it looks good up close, but not good far away, and all you're going to see it is from far away, then you've got a bad tree. And that can go out and down. Okay, maybe across, actually. That can go across. I can go across like that. And this can go straight out. And this can just be like that, maybe? We do need to fill this in, though. Like, that needs to be filled in. And then, yeah, we'll call that good. We'll go up another layer. We'll branch out again. Just a tiny bit. Okay, that speed gets me every time. I either need to have it or not. Building on the edge like this is kind of weird. What if I just make this symmetrical? Just a symmetrical thing. I'm gonna go up again. And there needs to be some variation to it, though. Like, it doesn't need to be completely symmetrical. So, like, you'll go up, you'll go up. What if... Okay, no. This needs one on it. We'll bring this up. Bring that up. Yep. How does that look? How does that look? I'm gonna call that good. Oh god, that looks awful. How did I mess up so bad? Oh, whoa. Whoa, my goodness. Actually, it only looks bad from that one side. This side, it looks bad. Like, this side, we really messed up. This has got to be pushed in a little bit. We've got to take off this. But, like, that's kind of about it. Yeah, we got to push... Let me just get rid of that one. push it to the side? What if we just push that to the side? Does that just work? Wow, that actually really works. That just works. We've got a small tree done. Small tree done. Wow, I can't believe it. Maybe some... Okay, I'll... Do we do the big tree? Do we do the big tree? Oh, wow, why am I flicking that? Why am I flicking that? Okay. What's the next course of action? I need to put boulders in, honestly. Like, I need to put rocks in. But I was really dedicated to the trees, I'm not gonna lie. No, these trees are actually looking pretty good. These trees are actually looking really good. We'll do the big tree. We'll do the big tree. I need more leaves, though. Thank goodness we have an inventory completely full of them. Which one's the big tree? This one? Yeah, wait. Are these only a block off? No, this one's 2 blocks taller. So, realistically, only 1 block taller. Huh. So these trees are the same size. So we've got 2 big trees, like, right next to each other. I'm not sure how much I like that. What if we make this one a small tree, and then make this one just a tiny bit bigger? Yeah, I'm thinking that. We'll make this one small. We'll make this one small. A little bit more. Yeah, that works for me. Just a little bit smaller. Make that one smaller, and then we'll make this one a little bit bigger. This is gonna be a task. This is gonna be a task, okay. I guess we'll just start branching out. We'll just start branching out. Yeah, we'll just start branching around like it ain't no thing. Like we ain't about to take on the biggest project of my life. Okay, that went down twice. That does not need to do that. That also does not need to be out that far. So, like, that needs to go there. Yeah, I need a really good foundation for this one, actually. Because if we mess up the foundation, the rest of it's going to be off, and that's not going to be good. So I'm gonna really try to get this good. I'm gonna really try to get this good. Actually, no. I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to leave this for another time. This is a really big undertaking right at the end of stream here, actually. We've been going for 2 hours, 30 minutes. A little bit shorter stream, but we've got the foundation of something fantastic coming. So thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.